Okay. Hmm. Aaron Costello. What a weird individual. Very bizarre. How do you think Cheshire's involvement started off with Aaron's bullshit here? Well, Cheshire was a witness in Kansas court. Why was Cheshire a witness? Well, because Aaron sent documents to Cheshire that were sealed documents that Cheshire should not have been seeing, but Aaron made sure she did anyway. Because Aaron had this fantasy of using the court for clout for a YouTube channel. Well, you got what you wish for, Aaron. People are watching. And you're discovering what a fool you are. How pathetic you are. Even your followers. And she blurts out, I miss my friends. She's never had friends during this whole thing. It's like, but she will twist that if I'm saying she doesn't have friends or she has people she uses. She'd probably say, yeah, well, friends do things for you. That's so. If I use somebody to do something for me, it's my friend, right? No, it doesn't work that way. So if I was to have if somebody claimed to be my friend and all they was doing was take, I just keep having to do things for them, but they wouldn't do anything for me. It's not a friend. In misery likes company. They all support each other to do all this illegal bullshit. They're not big each other up. It's all for drama, for views, clicks and views. Aaron's fear of being irrelevant is coming, like she's adding more relevancy to be irrelevant, ironically. Huh. You see people coming out of the woodwork who have these dead YouTube channels, and I'm not saying anyone who's got a YouTube account has to have content. You don't have to. But it's interesting how you see this a lot with dead YouTube channels around drama. You see it a lot. You just click. It was the same with Unirock. There was, you could just click almost any commenter underneath his videos and it'd go to a channel with no content. To get trolls blowing smoke up their ass, that would probably be the dead channels. You also get those who just made a YouTube channel and they're looking at some of this and they're fine, they're innocent enough, but they're confused. Maybe they don't have the time and energy to do much. I barely have the time and energy. So I'm not going to redo the previous video, the audio issues, to make do with it how you can, because I don't have the time and energy to, Aaron's not that important. But there will be another video coming, because I'm going to try my best to troll through her whole video and point out how she just uses mental gymnastics, multiple, just to make one excuse in multiple different ways, because the court has said no, stop. And I pointed out, dumbed it down, that is already dumbed down, what is being said via what she's sharing. And this is only what she's sharing. She guarantees she's going to share the whole thing with people who shouldn't be seeing it anyway. And we shouldn't be seeing it anyway, but we are. It's gone public. The court can't put it all back in the bag once it's out there, but that's not a way to say the court's corrupt. It's a way to say Erin's broke the law again. She's in contempt of that court. What they can do is penalise her even more for the number of times she's in contempt of court. She could be locked away for a very long time because you were seeing multiple contempts of court here. Every time she does, depending on how they rule it, could equate to some time in prison or jail, whatever. I'm not sure what the difference is. Whatever. She's breaking the law. She's this desperate, even an authority, the law would say, don't do this. You're not allowed to do this. She's so hateful on being told, no, you shouldn't. Always wants her own way. That she's prepared to risk being locked away for this. So people going, I don't think anyone aside from the pies knows for sure what the ruling was. No, that's not right. You're wrong. You know, as one of these accounts, the ruling is for Aaron to shut the fuck up about Sharla. Sharla being the petitioner, as pointed out in the previous videos. So this is a filler video. This is not like part 4 that it would be or whatever. But part 4 will be coming, and I'll be uploading my other stuff. There will be changes for the YouTube channel over time, anyway. Bodyacquire.com is going to be exploratoryminds.com. A landing page has been coded for that on codepen.com. So I'm glad people are interested in my take on this. It's kind of an unusual way to, this framework, this lens, but it adds validity, relevancy to show everyone how dysfunctional Erin is and point out her desperation to be relevant, because she knows she's so irrelevant, but she doesn't do anything about it to be relevant. She's a bitch. She's a miserable, lonely, hateful bully. Begging, groveling to be noticed. Wanted to use a court of law for clout. You got what you wish for, Erin. People are watching. And people are watching their analysis of your dysfunction. Whether it's me doing it or Cheshire doing it. And they're becoming really disgusted. Even those who are just as disgusting, actually. But it's hard to look in the mirror. They're all bad at each other, and they're kind of like looking in the mirror, looking at each other. So they're going to throw each other under the bus at this point. Aaron's going to lead that way. Who else will start the ball rolling? I've said before is Mr. Black Wolf, or the self-destruction of this group. And it's worth celebrating. Christmas is coming. It's season 2 for celebrations, right? And it's worth celebrating. It'd be great for 2025 when it comes around. I would celebrate if I saw a mugshot of Aaron's face on a website that is legal, publicly puts out mugshots of individuals. I don't know if the Kansas court does that, but if they do, great. I wonder if she'd have to be deported to a Kansas jail. Seriously. She's breaking the law every time she talks about this. She's told not to, but she's in contempt of court and breaking a restraining order as well. She's a criminal. Get that through your thick skull if you think, oh, I don't think anyone aside from the parties knows for sure what the ruling was. You haven't looked around enough then. Give you some charity perhaps and think, You haven't looked into this enough. But generally, I don't reply to comments that are so obviously ill-informed and backward. I don't, I might mention it in a video, but I'm not gonna reply comment section to them. All I can say, Erin, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna enjoy watching you destroy yourself. Yeah. Because you need to get out of the way of progress so other people can feel safe to progress themselves. Charlotte feels like she's gained some new friends here. The community that's supporting her and people and pointing out the errors of the ways of people like Erin. But you got Erin going, I miss my friends. Fuck you, bitch. You don't understand what friendship is. If you're feeling lonely, it's because of your own erroneous ways. If you're feeling like you're losing out, it's because of your own erroneous ways. If you're feeling like your fantasies of superiority are not working, it's because it's a fantasy, not anything that's reality. If you're feeling like DramaCon was taken away from you, well, it's a fantasy that doesn't work in reality. Send in Cheshire documents that are sealed in order to start off one of the many ways she's trying to start off this DramaCon fantasy that use the court of law for clout, for views, for a pathetic YouTube channel. Well, Chesh actually contacted the authorities, rightly so, about these documents being sent to her that shouldn't have been sent to her. Erin broke the law there. So anyone out there thinks, oh, why did Cheshire fly to Kansas? Because she was requested to by the court of law in Kansas as a witness. Why was Cheshire a witness? Because Erin made her a witness by sending her illegal documents that the court of law sent Erin. Erin. Yeah. Erin, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna enjoy watching you self-destruct. And you only got yourself to blame. Bye. No, stop. Stop. Yeah. Fuck you.